With the prices of commodities and costing of living increasing while minimum wage stays the same, makes it harder for those who are struggling or just starting out to get on their feet. Common belief is that the only way to get out the slump today is to go to college. The only problem is most people spend most of their time keeping up with the bills and expenses of life, which gives them no time to go to school or even pay for it. And if one does make it to school while working, they may slack on all of their schoolwork or get caught up in school debt after they graduate. Many people in the state face this problem, and here are some of their stories.
Oh, Arkansas's minimum wage is horrible. It's one of the lowest minimum wages in the United States at $7.25 an hour. You don't make enough money to pay bills. I've not had a roommate in the last 8 years, and I've always had to work at least 2 jobs just to pay bills. And then by that time, you don't have time to go out and do anything, have friends, and you're still broke. You don't have leisure time because you're at work. I used to work 15 hours a day, 5 days a week, so I'd get up in the morning, go to work, come home for 30 minutes, go to my other job, come home, eat dinner, and go to bed.
As prices and goods and services continue to rise, the minimum wage has remained the same. The only way that it's fair for those people to get ahead is to have a higher pay. I think not everyone is cut out for college, and higher education is not always the answer. There's a lot of jobs that people can do that they don't have to go to college for. Trade schools are a great way for folks to get good paying jobs with benefits without having to spend 4 years at a college to get a degree when they could use that in a trade, such as plumbing, mechanics, repair jobs. People's like, a plumber? Who wants to be a plumber? I said, have you got a bill from a plumber lately? It's like going to the doctor. Those people make $50,000, $60,000 a year. There's people with college degrees that don't make that much. And those are skilled jobs that have a lot of pay and benefits, just as important as a doctor or a dentist. You have to take your car to a car doctor. Your house has to have a plumbing doctor or an electrician. Those are all doctors. It's just they're mechanical doctors, not physiology doctors.
Well, half the time you're either over-experienced or under-experienced, and so they won't hire you for either way. Or if you're over-experienced, they still only want to start you out at minimum wage to see what you actually know. Too bad you can't get air quotes in there. And then they don't ever want to give you a raise, to basically give you the money that you deserve, or even the perks that you deserve, like paid time off, sick days, health benefits.
While some search for alternative jobs to make extra money, others use their talents to generate revenue.
Yeah, it's hard out here making minimum wage with it being so low and all. I have to resort on cutting hair as a side gig and making a little extra cash on that because, it's hard out here as a college student.
It's hard to, be able to study, but UCA, doesn't really want to give us a raise. And sometimes you need a raise because you can't always stay on campus and you got to eat. And, they just keep, the prices for UCA just keep going up. It's hard. No leisure time at all. None whatsoever, not even during spring break. I didn't even get to go anywhere. I had to stay here and work.
With so many people struggling, it would be effective for a minimum wage increase without the cost of living rising with it. This has been Tyler Scott.